everyone. When we tell the word chemistry, what comes first into your mind? I'm sure majority of you are thinking about some chemical reactions. So in this session, we are going to learn about such chemical reactions or types of chemical reactions. Some important types of chemical reactions are combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, double displacement reaction, and finally oxidation and reduction. In this session, we will discuss about all these reactions one by one, and let's begin with combination reactions. The reaction in which two or more substances combine to form a single substance is called combination reaction. For example, magnesium and oxygen, they combine on heating and they produce magnesium oxide. So when we are taking a magnesium ribbon and burning it, it actually combines with oxygen present in the air and produces magnesium oxide that we obtain as a white powder or ash. So another example for combination reaction is combination of hydrogen and oxygen. So hydrogen and oxygen, they combine to give water, H2O. So similarly, sodium and chlorine, they combine together and we get sodium chloride, NaCl, which is the common salt we use. So when two or more compounds combine together to form a new compound, it is called as a combination reaction. The second type of reaction is decomposition reaction. So as the name says, in this type of reaction, a compound, it splits or breaks up into two or more simpler substances. The decomposition can be carried out by applying heat, light or electricity. They provide enough amount of energy to break a compound into two or more simpler substances. So calcium carbonate, it decomposes on heating and it gives calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. And water, it can be splitted into hydrogen and oxygen on applying electricity. So by adding electricity or by giving electricity, we are lysing the water molecule. So hence, such a process is called electrolysis. Using electricity, NaCl can be decomposed or sodium chloride can be decomposed and they produce sodium and chlorine. Silver chloride decomposes in the presence of light and produces silver metal and chlorine. So such reactions are decomposition reactions in which a single substance decomposes and gives two or more simpler substances. The decomposition reactions carried out by electricity, they are used to extract several metals from their naturally occurring compounds like chlorides or oxides. The digestion of food in our body, it is an example for decomposition reaction. There, the starch in our food, it decomposes and they produce sugar and sugars like glucose or fructose. And proteins, they decompose to give amino acids. So digestion of food in our body is the best example for decomposition reaction. The next type of reaction we have is the displacement reaction. But before we discuss about the displacement reaction, we must learn about the reactivity series of metals. So displacement reaction occur based on the reactivity of metals. So the series includes metals from potassium to gold. In this series, potassium is the most reactive metal, and as we go down the group, the reactivity decreases and we have gold as the least reactive metal. So in a displacement reaction, one element takes the place of another element in a compound. More precisely speaking, a more reactive metal or an element displaces a less reactive metal or element from its compound. For example, when a strip of zinc metal is placed in a copper sulfate solution, displacement reaction occurs. So here I have a blue colored solution which is copper sulfate, and I have zinc metal, and zinc metal is silvery white in color. So when they react, or when I put this zinc metal in copper sulfate solution, I get a colorless solution and red-brown deposition on the zinc metal. This is because the zinc metal displaces copper from the copper sulfate solution and produces a colorless solution. And this colorless solution is called zinc sulfate. And the red-brown deposits on the zinc metal is the copper metal. Zinc could displace copper from copper sulfate solution because if we look in the reactivity series, we can see that zinc is a most reactive metal than copper, and hence zinc could displace copper. So the chemical equation for this reaction can be written as CuSO4 plus Zn gives ZnSO4 or zinc sulfate plus Cu. Similarly, copper chloride, when it reacts with lead, we get lead chloride and copper. But if we take zinc sulfate and copper, there will not be any reaction because copper is a less reactive metal than zinc, and hence copper cannot displace zinc from the zinc sulfate solution. So in displacement reactions, a more reactive metal is displacing a less reactive metal. Now, if two compounds react by an exchange of ions to form a new compound, then it will be a double displacement reaction. So the fourth type of reaction we have is the double displacement reaction. For example, let's take silver nitrate and sodium chloride. When these two react, an exchange of ions take place. The silver ion or Ag plus ion from the silver nitrate react with chloride ions or Cl minus ions of sodium chloride. So Ag plus and Cl minus, they both combine and we get silver chloride or AgCl. Similarly, Na plus and NO3 minus or sodium plus and nitrate, they combine and we get NaNO3 or sodium nitrate. Another example is that barium chloride, on reaction with sodium sulfate, we obtain barium sulfate and sodium chloride. So in displacement reactions, two compounds, more precisely in double displacement reactions, two compounds react by exchange of ions and they produce two new compounds. Let's end this session with these four reactions. We will be discussing about oxidation and reduction in the coming sessions. So until then, take care and thank you.